Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? Friends, family, associates, and citizens of civilization. Happy Saturday. We are officially at the weekend. As you see, I got my car back, the rental and all. And see, you can really tell I'm from the city, though. You can hear Shot Glizzy cranking. I'm at 7-Eleven right now in my neighborhood. I just wanted to get some mouthwash. I was going to get some food to celebrate. I was either gonna get some 7-Eleven chicken wings and pizza and chicken nuggets, but I'm gonna just head to McDonald's because it's such a vibe to go to McDonald's. Every time I go to McDonald's, it's such a happy feeling. I'm sure I'm not the only one. That's it. I got this charger on, 100%. So I'm gonna just drive to McDonald's. So, like I said, I'm at my local 7-Eleven. Homie cranking though. Oh, so I forgot that's that's a fucking copyright, huh? God damn it. Like I said, I just got the car back yesterday for real. Got no gas in the tank. I'm gonna go fill the tank up, get some food. Just celebrating that the week is over. We had a really tough week, you know. I got the low tire, all that shit. I said the time's 8 o'clock. I'm about to pick up some McDonald's just to celebrate this hustle week. Gotta work hard, play hard. So make sure y'all get y'all some food and everything. We're gonna celebrate. Let's enjoy the weekend. Cause this will be officially the last week that we're gonna be lazy, neats, phone addicted, all that good stuff. So on top of that, I haven't ate in 2 days, so this is also a really good celebration. Like I said, the last thing I ate was fucking applesauce. So the car's driving beautifully though. Like I said, all I had to do was get a new window. Everybody doing a dash over here, Joe. Damn, I'm about to drop my phone and everything. Hold on, y'all. But like I said, I had to go get a new window. Literally only one window. Niggas beeping the horn at me because I'm still in my lane. Niggas be on some hoe shit. Like I said, I'm kind of driving with one hand. But niggas be hoes. Yeah, I'm about to pull up to my neighborhood. I'm gonna show y'all. I can't even show y'all a real view of it because it's kind of nighttime right now. I was trying to get here before it got dark. Time be kicking my ass, Joe. Alright. So look where we're at. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And once I turn this camera off, I have my speaker and everything, so like I said, I'm gonna order the food and all that stuff. I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna cut this joint off and get the cranking. And like I said, I don't got a bank account right now, so just doing straight cash out. They actually let you create it They let you create it yourself. It's really cool. Never had something like that before. Yeah, I'm trying to debate if I want to get this lemonade or I want to get a Sprite. I think I'm gonna fuck with the lemonade. Like I said, we're gonna call this the Happy Meal. Like I said, I haven't ate in 2 days. I haven't showered. Been wearing the same outfit. Doing these fucking videos for y'all and shit. That ain't loud as shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. As long as this joint don't break down, I'm straight. But yeah, it's a line right now. Alright, y'all better come here to order food.
Welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using our mobile app, sir?
What's good, bro? No, thank you. Can I get the 4-piece chicken nugget meal? I mean, the 4-piece chicken strip meal?
Medium or large?
Large.
Gotcha. And for your large drink?
Can I get a lemonade?
Yeah. And for your sauce?
Barbecue.
Alright, anything else?
Let me see.
That's it?
Nah. Can I get a filet of fish, just the fish sandwich?
So plain?
Yeah, plain.
Okay, anything else?
And can I get a vanilla milkshake large with no whipped cream?
Large vanilla milkshake with no whipped cream?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, your total is $22.76.
For sure. Cool. Appreciate you. Like I said, I'm hungry as shit. The total came up to about 22. I'm trying to figure out why it's making a noise like that. I think I'm stomping on the brake. I was not doing this before. It is what it is. Like I said, I had to come out of pocket. I had to pay $250 for a rental. And then when I got to the fucking place to pick up the car, they said it's $1,000 deductible. I'm like, y'all some hoes. But, you know. But like the fucking insurance, I'm sorry for cursing, but the insurance said they were going to reimburse us, so. But it's still the fact that we had to come out of pocket is diabolical. And then they look at you with a straight face. They be stone faced. They be dead ass. So I'm in line right now. Hopefully y'all getting yourselves a really good meal too after a long day's work. Like I just now finished the videos, so there's gonna be. It's probably. I'm not even gonna say this is the last one of the night. It's on 8 o'clock. Still got a few videos to post. Like I said, now this one specifically, it says 31 seconds that I have. So, license plate. I was gonna get gas from right there. Y'all see that price? $4.19. I had to give me some mouthwash. This is the only one they had at 7-Eleven. I used to get the Listerine one. This thing ain't nothing. Like I said, this is kind of my neighborhood right here. I want to show a better shot of it. I don't know why my phone's so blurry. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the location, but y'all probably already know. I'll say Allentown Road, you know. It's a whole long street. That's whole Allentown Road. This whole thing, all the way down. All the way down. It's all the way down. And surprisingly, it's this. I mean, he kind of. I don't want to disrespect him, but it's a rapper named Big Flock who lives down the street from me, which is kind of cool. He don't really rap like that no more, but he's just a known Maryland DMV artist. See, that scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody know that sign. Yeah. I'm gonna try to work at this McDonald's eventually, but I'm like, ugh. Cause McDonald's really has a bad rap. I used to think it was mediocre, but they really stepped their game up. Like they said, they got free Wi-Fi. The meals are high quality. They got a public bathroom that's clean. And I know that doesn't sound like anything, but when you're out and about, a lot of places don't have a bathroom or a public bathroom. And this area is kind of Spanish now. It's a mix, but like the main people is Spanish. Hold on real quick. Yes, sir. Everything. Cool. Y'all do the little chip joint? Y'all do the chip? All right. Cool. Thank you. Good luck, bro. So $22 for a large milkshake, a filet-o-fish, and a chicken strip meal. This drink about to be godly. And like I said, I was gonna go to 7-Eleven and I was gonna get two pizzas, the pizza slices, two pizza slices, fried chicken, because they have like their own little, how do I describe it? They have their own little 6-piece of chicken that's already hot and ready. They have a fried chicken, they have a teriyaki chicken, and they got a hot one. I was gonna get that teriyaki chicken and the fried chicken, and then they had the little, like those buffalo nugget type things, which is, I think, is teriyaki or some type of shit. It's just delicious. And I guess you would consider 7-Eleven gas station food. I love all that shit. It's really delicious. It's not good for you though, because when I eat that shit, I get so bloated. And then the next day, I'm all bubbly and shit. I didn't mean to say that curse word, but that kind of, no pun intended. And like I said, we have a free Metro bus. We have a free The Bus. It's called The Bus, and it's free. I might do a video on that. I wouldn't say I've never rode the bus before, but I didn't really need a reason to. I probably rode the bus like probably 5 times, and I probably only been on the subway like probably twice. Cause like I said, this area is so plentiful. I don't really need to go nowhere, bro. Which is a gift and a curse. I'm gonna get my food right now. Hold on. So I got a big ass order, so you know. And like I said, y'all probably heard me say I got the fish sandwich plain. I don't do sauce. Even though I did say barbecue, I do love barbecue sauce, but I'm not really gonna, you know. He asked what sauce, so I was like barbecue. I never tried sweet and sour. Never tried ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. I know that sounds wild as fuck, but it's true. Like I said, I only got 31 minutes to do this on here, so it's just hit 14 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. They still ordering my food. Oh, I meant to say the car stop making that noise. What's up? How are you? Thank you. Cool, that's everything? That's oh, cool. Quick. Oh, lemonade, go. Yeah. Beautiful milkshake. I'm gonna show it off in a minute. I'm waiting for this lemonade. Like I said, this I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of the car, but Jeep. Alright, hold on. Alright, lookity, lookity. I ain't gonna lie, I usually park right here in the handicap spot because I don't want to. I was gonna say I don't want to take nobody's spot, but you know, it is what it is. But it's kind of to the far left. I'm kind of out the way. Because usually when I'm usually out here, I usually have a speaker and I be jamming. So let me show you. Let's get right. Alright, got me some real good McDonald's. Real good Filet-O-Fish. This is my mom's favorite thing from McDonald's. Beautiful, plain. I know that look crazy. It's really, really good. The bread is soft. Fish flaky. Large fry. I can eat these all day. Like I said, I'd probably eat these first. Go to town on these and then save the best for last, you know. I love these. These aren't like the old ones from a long time ago. They used to have something called the chicken selects. It's a totally different thing. The chicken selects go way harder though. These will do though, for shit sure. Most certainly. And like I said, I got me the real good lemonade. I was gonna get me, boy, if this motherfucker would have failed, y'all would have seen me cry. But I couldn't tell if I wanted to get the Sprite or the lemonade. I got the lemonade. Real good milkshake, no whipped cream. I never had whipped cream before. It's a young nigga looking at me with a face mask. It is what it is. He said it's all dark out here. And so we got free Wi-Fi. Oh, y'all see the skateboard from earlier? I said we still same day. This is my dad's speaker, but you know he don't really listen to music, so he just do that for like parties and shit. Niggas drink fully charged. It's not like a Beats pill or anything, but it does the job for a free speaker. I used to have a speaker, but I sold that joint. I wanted money. I wanted money. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm about to park in that handicap spot. I didn't want to show it on video because they made, terms and conditions. They may fuck around and delete the video because I parked because I parked. But like I said, I'm about to go right here. I really gotta take a piss. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't peed all day. And I've been drinking water like a motherfucker. Like I peed when I was at Tanger. Other than that, no, it's been. I was literally reviewing all my videos. Like I said, just one video is an hour long, so that's that shit. All right, we're on 18 minutes. All right, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and we're gonna celebrate. Get your food, get some music, relax, and we're just gonna vibe, bro. Let's drip. Alright, bro. I was trying to shoot a video, but the nigga right here, like he right here. But like I said, alright, he making this shit awkward, Joe. But like I said, we're pretty much finished. Man, hold on, bro. Let me move the car. Niggas be trolling me, bro. Like this nigga like right here, bro. Where he at? Nigga like right here. On some whole shit, weird shit. Yeah, now he moving and shit. But okay. What was I doing? Okay. So we're gonna reset from the beginning. The time is 8:22. And we're pretty much gonna decompress and eat our food and pretty much celebrate. Okay, so let me just park it. So right now I recommend pretty much having everything off except for this video, having the food ready, and just close your eyes for about 30 seconds and just don't say anything and relax and inhale for 20 seconds, and then exhale for 20 seconds. So you could truly feel that peace. I thought somebody was running up on the car. I ain't gonna hold you. And like I said, we really don't live in that environment, but it's such a coin toss. It could be anything. Because like I said, on little garbage cans, it'd be like MS-13 and all that type of stuff. And we don't even gangbang over here, so you know. Yeah, like I said, inhale. Which is the exhale. Hopefully everybody feels nice and pretty much knowing that the week is over. You don't have to worry about work. Unless you got to work tomorrow, but you know, you don't got to work right now. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's good to at least have at least 3 days of rest, but if you got to really get it in, just do this for 30 minutes and we good. Because like I said, work hard, play hard. You see, I got the chicken strips, fish fillet, got my speaker, milkshake. It's about the little things. Like I said, I'm not at Fogo de Chao eating. I'm at the bottom. I wouldn't say the bottom of the bottom, but it's McDonald's, you know. And even that was kind of expensive, but you know. Nice, another person. But like I said, see, that's why I wanted to be that's why I'm at the handicap spot, because I didn't want people to be in my face. But it's good. Like I said, it's at the corner. You know what I mean? See, doing this thing, smoking. I feel them. They be chain smoking like shit. I fuck with that shit. It says storage space running out. You know, other shit. All right, my food getting cold, bro. I'm gonna eat one of each, so we can say that we ate together. Oh, also, that's what I meant to say. So after you're done, before eating, like I said, do the inhale, exhale, then just pause for a little bit. And I recommend playing those songs. Like after you're done doing that, play the songs immediately. Like for example, right now I would have been playing the songs. So pretty much imagine Brian Eno. Yo, what the? Nigga again, bro. What the? Alright, bro. Can't talk crazy on the camera. You know. Alright. And then they keep coming around the car, bro. With a face mask on. At 8 o'clock. Fuck around with these niggas. You know? If you're not an assailant, so you gotta be a fucking retard. Yeah, I hate to talk to people crazy like that, but you know, y'all ask for it. You don't see me going on my way. These people coming to me. Now he was waiting for a ride and all that, but he walking all around the place, around my car specifically. Like, I'm not bullshitting. Y'all seen me show his ass. Like I said, I don't do tartar sauce or mayonnaise and all that good stuff. I said it's a plain a plain fish sandwich. Wow. Wow. Soft and everything. Soft bread. A tasteful fish. Like it doesn't taste fishy. Like a shitty fish. Alright, I'm about to drink this lemonade. Like I said, I can only do about 12 minutes on this joint. It says 12:42. I'm at 6:23. lemonade, big ass lemonade. Not too sugary, not too bitter. Like I said, you really can't go wrong with this meal unless they cook it wrong. About to get some fries. I'm chilling in the Jeep right now. I'm so happy. Like I said, I just got my Jeep back. It's been about 2 weeks. I'm in a, like I said, a SUV Jeep. I never really, look at me about to bullshit on camera. Hold on. Fries. The perfect amount of salt. Golden, crisp. Top tier. Worth the $22. Like I said, I still didn't get gas yet. I already spent $25. Mouthwash and but mouthwash and McDonald's. Like, this supposed to be some cheap shit. Imagine if I had a girlfriend and all this other shit. That shit crazy. It would have been worth it, of course, but it's like, damn. But you see, I know the hoes spoke to me at the harbor, and so, you know, like I said, they on my time now, so still respect them and all that, but you know, vanilla milkshake, no whipped cream, large. Vanilla. But my thing used to be the McFlurry. They still got that, but this one it's more smoother. It's like more liquid. The McFlurry is more ice cream. I would need like a spoon. As well as, I don't think that's the right word, as well as, but Wendy's has the Frosty, and that requires a spoon too. And we got a Wendy's down the street, but that thing ain't nothing. I mean, they just rebuilt it back, but the last time I went to that Wendy's, they didn't have fountain drinks. They didn't have fountain drinks. You couldn't sit inside. They had I think a sewage leak. And then funny enough, my car wasn't around because they had another fucking repair. I had to walk through the drive-through. Like you know what I mean? I had to walk through the drive-through. All right, about 10 minutes in. Like I said, that's the meal right there. And like I said, got the speaker. We have been cranking music right now. Me personally, the first song I'm gonna play, I know this sounds wild as fuck, but it's this dude named Too Slimy. He got some of the most insane, like, and not in a good way. It's the most insane bass boosted music you ever hear. But this specific song is called Time's Changing, and it's a really good song. Y'all should check it out. But like I said, as soon as you hear the song, the best metaphorical way I can explain it, you know, like I'll say Toy Story, those toy soldiers, you know, when they get remember I had that magnifying, remember I showed you how that magnifying glass at the park that was near that pond in one of my previous videos. It's pretty much, listening to his music is like getting that magnifying glass, putting it on the sun, and pretty much melting the toy soldier's head. It's just like it's melting. That's how his music sounds. But that specific song, it's really good. It's satisfying, if you will. Excuse my manners. But some people like that shit. So once again, another fetish. People like burping and shit. So if that was your fetish, you're welcome. For free, of course. All right. So I got 11 minutes 30 seconds. Well, I'm at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Get your passport. Like I said, that joint say Washington D.C., which is kind of fire, which is the motherland. So that would be a goal, though. I would love to get a fucking place in D.C., but I gotta pay a lot just to still look over my shoulder for wearing but wearing that designer coat, the moose knuckle. They gonna take me up out my jacket, and it's like, damn. Every time I buy a jacket, niggas gonna try to rob me. Cause like I said, y'all see how I be walking, so it's bound to happen. You know what I mean? But like I said, we don't live in fear, and we live like to the fullest, free and authentic. It's about to be at 12:42, so we're at 12:30, and like I said, we made it in another week. The day is Saturday. We gonna get through it, y'all. Love y'all. Woo woo. Y'all, I feel so euphoric right now because I ate all that food. I feel all fuzzy because I forgot I haven't eaten in about 2 days, so I kind of ate too fast. So I'm all, the black community would call it the itis. It's like when that food really hits your soul. That's real good soul food. Very, very delicious. Like I said, I didn't eat all of it. I probably ate about 2 chicken strips. I ate the whole fish fillet sandwich. And I didn't touch the fries yet. Like I said, I gotta eat slow since I pretty much fasted. You're not supposed to eat fast. you know. You're not supposed to eat quick like that. Now I'm all kind of, I mean, I'm good now, but probably like 3 minutes ago, I was like, yo, I couldn't even move. I put the windows down, and I was gone for a minute. I had to relax. But yeah, though. Beautiful. Like I said, it's the weekend. This week we could do this. The time just hit. What time is it? It's 9:02. Like I said, I got the itis right now. Like certain foods, it's like it touches your soul, especially when you haven't had it in a long time. And if y'all don't know what a soul is, it's the thing between these two eyes, behind these two eyes, and that's making me make this video and making me express myself. The thing that's making me move the phone around, all that type of stuff. Beyond the body, beyond the mind, all that good stuff. Like I said, they call it soul food. I don't know if they would specifically call McDonald's soul food, but the usual soul food would be barbecue ribs, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, collard greens, fried chicken. Just barbecue food pretty much. If you putting it on that grill, it's pretty much soul food. And like I said, this summer I'm gonna learn how to grill and all that. I don't know how to cook at all. I tried to scramble eggs. It was fucked. I tried to get on YouTube and do it. It didn't work. I used like 4 or 5 eggs. It was just milky the whole time. So that shit was over with. But like I said, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna scramble some eggs on camera. Yeah, I'm gonna scramble some eggs on camera. I'm gonna learn how to use a grill. I know how to use the oven. I know how to use the stove. I know how to use the microwave and all that. But like I said, I barely eat. I love food, but I've ascended past all that type of stuff. Cause like I said, I'm gonna save that for another video. But like I said, it's 2026. All that eating and all that stuff is kind of over with. So like I said, matter of fact, I'm gonna say that. Like I said, I'm gonna say that for another video, and Like the rest of this is probably like the last video that I'm gonna do. That's probably gonna be on some. I was gonna say on some chill shit, but like the videos are gonna be more powerful. Like the information, like the real black pill stuff. Like I was just testing not really testing the waters, but I was trying to. I wanted to. What is that noise? But I wanted to build a foundation first and set our morals and principles to show if we can't do the first part, we don't really need to go any further. Because like I said, most of the stuff is going to be physical activities and information that's esoteric and kind of jaw dropping and mind blowing, you know. But we need the information though, you know. It's good for everybody. It's some wild shit, but it's the truth though. Also, I meant to do a video for I keep saying that but I was gonna do a separate video on music videos, cause those songs and music videos are totally different. So y'all can actually see some aesthetics, and they're not the same songs. It's gonna be new songs, specifically not just the song in itself. It has to be the whole production. You know what I mean? It has to be the music video. It has to be the aesthetic. It has to be the song, right mood, everything. So yeah, and I can't show the music videos because once again, look at I couldn't even walk Tanger or the Harbor without getting copyrighted. So if I show y'all a music video, it won't work. So like I said, all I could do is write the names down and y'all just search them up. I saw one of my videos got 2 likes, so that kind of made me that had dopamine receptors in it that made me feel like I should keep going. And what and if you don't know what dopamine is, that's pretty much getting excited when you get rewarded. And like I said, that's gonna be another separate video because like I said, we're gonna go up from here, and I'm gonna show y'all all the ways that boost your dopamine. Because at the very least, like how we just ate this McDonald's, like I said, I felt euphoric and fuzzy and all that good stuff. Like I said, I didn't crank the music yet. I just want to show y'all that I was in my zone. Especially since, like I said, I haven't ate in 2 days, so this is my first meal of the day at 9 o'clock. And usually I eat once a day. I had a strict schedule. I usually eat at, I think it was either 5 or 6 o'clock that I would eat a full meal, and then the rest of the night I'd just be chilling, digesting the meal, and prepping for the next day. Cause I go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I wake up at 4 in the morning on a regular. Like recently, I've been falling asleep, putting the work in, and I just so happen to, because I don't use an alarm, so I would wake up at 5:30 every day. Like these past 2 weeks, I've been waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's too late for me. Because like I said, I'm gonna do a video. Like I said, we're gonna really get started with the foundation and everything. I'm gonna show them my morning routine that I do. So, and I recommend you do my routine too, because it's very very healthy. Like I said, I wake up at 4 in the morning. and immediately I get into a meditative prayer position and I start meditating and praying. And there was just a study that came out that said that praying changes the way your mind works or whatever. So it's definitely healthy. It's science to it. It's all science. Like I said, I'm rushing these videos, and I have my whole gallery is full of information and knowledge. So of information and knowledge. Like I said, that's why my storage is so low, because all this was from another phone, and I thank God I had the SIM card to do it all, because I'd have been so sad. Like that information. I've been gathering all that information since late 2016, 2017, early 2017, and so like I can't say all of it, but a lot of that information is scrubbed off the internet. But I screenshotted it and I wrote a lot of stuff down on paper. But I'm mad that I gotta have some of these. I'm mad I still gotta have a phone though, because a lot of the pictures, there's some things you can't write down. It's like you gotta see the image of it. But yeah, that me not eating for 2 days. As you can see, I'm kind of vibrant or whatever. But especially for my first video, I was kind of talking slow a little bit. Not slow as in retarded, as in talking slow. But yeah, like I said, I got the Umbrella Corporation. I still haven't played Resident Evil 9 because I don't have a video game system. The last Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 2, and that game was so good. It really revived the series. And once again, I think I was gonna make a video about Resident Evil. Oh yeah, not really. Because at the very least, they said this. Damn, what the fuck was it? They said this symbol. I don't even know why they even brought that, but they said this is an African symbol, and they said, "Fuck, it's so weird." No, I'll say this. They said this is an African symbol, and fuck, I got brain fog right now. But pretty much, long story short, is in one of these African cultures, they have this. Man, I hate to say misinformation, but they have this bug or some type of thing that they make certain prophets or leaders eat, and if they don't die from eating it, they'll be called God King. So pretty much, it's pretty much an initiation to see if they're chosen or not, and that's where they got the symbol from, and they called it the T virus, but it's really it's an actual thing in reality that. Y'all hear this punk ass dog, but it's okay. But yeah, pretty much they pretty much got this from they got a lot of these popular shows, movies, and video games. I wouldn't say they stole the information, but they did research and they found this stuff out, and they end up deciding to make it a video game. They decided to make it a video game, decided to make it into a movie, pretty much putting truth into the entertainment. Because a lot of people would never know about this or wouldn't really care about it, but since they put it in a nice movie or they put it in a cool video game, it's like, oh shit. And hold on, because I don't want to press my home button and this joint cut off. I was gonna say y'all can follow me on Twitter. I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, this, like I said, today's Saturday. It's 9:15. This is officially the last week that will be lazy and doing mediocre bullshit. So, because like I said, I'm not going back to my old life. It's only elevation from here on out. And I hope you all follow. Hopefully, I'm influential enough for y'all to do this, because I'm extremely lazy. And like I said, I'm gonna get into the higher information later. But and they say in Christianity you're not supposed to look at astrology, and I haven't, but I accidentally searched up the Sagittarius or whatever, and I didn't learn the information or nothing, but I did see a small hint of something saying that I was that's a that I was born lazy. You know what I mean? Like that's like a I wouldn't say a curse, but it's something something that affects me, that affects my soul or whatever, on a higher level, on a spiritual level. Because some people are lazy, some people have anger issues, some people there's other shit, bro. I don't know, brain fog. But pretty much being lazy is like my thing, whether I like it or not. It's like I have no choice pretty much. So I have to overcome that. I have to overcome laziness. I have to overcome. I'm not greedy, but that's one of the things: greediness, all that type of stuff. Because if you search up in astrology, it tells you that, which is wild, which shows that it's the truth, and like I said, they're kind of oppressing us by telling us that we shouldn't look at astrology because it's true. It's truth in it, and if you look at astrology, it kind of messes you up because you'll probably follow pseudoscience in a way. And then it just came out. I just saw on Twitter the Argent. I don't know if it's Argentina. Yeah, I think it's Argentina. But the Argentine president's secretary does astrology, and she does that to. She uses that for governance. Like she gets like answers and all that type of stuff. She's a what's that called? A consultant. That's the word. She's a consultant from astrology. And matter of fact, Tom Brady's wife does astrology too. And Tom Brady just happens to be one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I never really looked at Tom Brady, so I can't really vouch for that. But just the fact that he has that well known reputation, and his wife that recently divorced him does astrology. And that's at the least she does astrology. You know what I mean? Because at the football game, like I saw at the Super Bowl, I don't know, I forgot it was either the latest. No, it was two Super Bowls ago. They showed this woman in the crowd literally doing witchcraft. She was doing voodoo. Like she was just sitting like you know how we buy tickets to go watch the football game. The bitch was there in the seats with a voodoo doll poking it. Like there's video of it. Like if you type in person, and that's kind of dumb. Person doing voodoo at the Super Bowl, it might pop up. But I was gonna say woman doing voodoo at the Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know. But just type some shit like that and they'll pop up. It would be some white woman and she's rocking back and forth poking the voodoo doll at the Super Bowl game. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that stuff is deep too. The NFL and all that stuff. They literally had a movie that just came out talking about some. Damn, what's that movie called? It just came out. Either last year. Showing like the top players, like a Tom Brady or whatever. They potentially went through that. But yeah, though. But like I said, that's different topics. I just want to show this itis is chilling. Like I said, as you can see, it's quiet. Like I said, we're supposed to do this because we get answers and intuition and epiphanies. Sitting in silence. Like it may be boring sometimes, but it's the truth though. It's very, very good. It's good for everybody. to sit in silence. Cause I be seeing my dad and my new stepmom. They don't sit in silence. They either have to have the radio on, the TV on, all that type of stuff. A lot of people can't sit in silence. You gotta. I think a lot of people have to train themselves to do that, and a lot of people can't. A lot of people can't live with themselves because they did a lot of fucked up shit, so they can't really let their minds just wander, you know, or they got a lot of regrets, and or they're not living the life that they want. But like I said, that's what I'm here for, to show you true freedom. Y'all should be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Y'all can get paid to do this. It's just really impressive because there's a theory from the person that I looked at, from the person that I look at named Spiritual Soul. He claims that the new celebrities are us, and I agree because we're more realer than the celebrities. They won't get on the camera and do this. It'll be it'll be some mandated checking in with their fans type shit. You know what I mean? Still enjoying this vanilla milkshake. It's so good. My favorite ice cream. I was gonna say my favorite ice cream is vanilla, which is true, but I like cookies and cream, and I like the cookie dough joint, the cookie dough ice cream. It's very delicious. But since I haven't eaten in a long time, that shit fucked my stomach up at first because it's it's dairy. I'm not shitty or nothing, but it just it kind of hit me. I'm like, oh, like, so I still gotta go get gas from BP. Like we got so many gas stations over here. We got a Rural Farms, we got a BP, Exxon, Sunoco, all on the same Allentown Road Street, which is crazy. And I live 5 minutes from the Andrews Air Force Base, the main one, the cool one, the one that everybody would love to get stationed at. It's very cool. Y'all should see, like I said, y'all should see the night skies. Like people talk about UFOs and everything. I'm kind of over it because I be seeing so much stuff in the sky every day, every night. It's like I can't really tell what's up there anymore. It just be lights and stars and all that good stuff. Like right now, it's nothing. It's no stars. It's windy as fuck. It got really cold outside. I'm so glad I didn't walk the harbor at night. Like I would have been freezing, Joe. I'm freezing right now. All I brought was a t-shirt and shorts. I don't got no hoodie. No nothing. Like I said, I pretty much weighed. I was gonna be this, bro. I weigh 135, so I feel all the coldness and all that stuff. I don't got no meat on my bones at all. But like I said, I got to get my weight up. You see, I eat though. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around. And funny enough, I'm gonna show y'all the text. As soon as I bought that food, I think it was 8:30. My dad, cause I got on the Wi-Fi, the McDonald's Wi-Fi, and I started getting on my texts and all that type of shit. He ended up giving me some crab legs, so I got crab legs sitting at the house right now. So I could have held off on the McDonald's, but if I didn't get McDonald's, I wouldn't be able to make this video. So, like I said, everything is meant to be, you know. Everything is meant to be. Everything is spiritual. Like I said, we're gonna get into all that type of stuff. We're gonna get up there, cause it's the truth though. Learning all this stuff will truly elevate us. How y'all think I got to this point? Like I said, I made a lot of sacrifices to what's the name? I made a lot of sacrifices to get to this level of knowledge and experience and understanding and all that type of stuff. Not saying I sold my soul or did nothing demonic, of course, but this this uh this sacrificed a lot of time, and I kind of like I said, I kind of look like on paper I look like a loser. You know what I mean? And I don't have a job and shit, so you know what I mean? I look crazy. Then my hair look all wild and shit, but you know. like I said, we're gonna get back right, and I'm already right, but on paper, on a normie level, you feel me? But yeah, this is just a little extra video. I ain't want nothing. I just want to, like I said, we still celebrating. Hope everybody having a good time. Hopefully y'all out and about with y'all friends, family, significant other, and all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm kind of past all that type of stuff, like the friends, family, and all that good stuff. Cause I already had it. I had it at the highest forms, so having it now is kind of it would be kind of depressing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people aren't really interested, especially. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say a lot of men aren't interesting, or not really talking about shit. Because a lot of guys, they want to talk about sports. They want to talk about, I don't know, what the fuck do y'all talk about now? What is there to talk about? Because like I said, on my phone, my algorithm shows me nothing. All I see is clickbait, foreigners, politics, and IRL streaming. Well, and like I said, like how they're the new celebrities. Like those are normal people. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they don't have talent, but they don't really have their, like, they're not like a celebrity, like a musician, actor, uh, sports athlete, all that good stuff. But like I said, it's about to be 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna attach this to the celebration video. And like I said, McDonald's has the free Wi-Fi, so I'm just chilling on this joint. I'm just chilling in the parking lot. Like I said, this is one of the other little secluded area. I just be chilling. I saw one of my old friends. That's why I don't like really. That's why I don't like really just being sitting around here, which is good. It's a good thing to see him, but it's like I don't really feel like talking to people. You know. And eventually, when it gets bright outside, I'm gonna show the whole neighborhood. Well, not the neighborhood, but the shopping center. I'm gonna show the mecca of. I'm gonna show y'all the mecca of this area. Cause I want to take y'all to. I'm gonna show these two shopping centers, and then I'm gonna take y'all to Clinton, and then I'm gonna go to Virginia. I'm gonna go to Virginia. I'm gonna go to the Pentagon Mall. I don't want to talk crazy. I'm gonna go to the Pentagon Mall, and I'm gonna go to the Tyson's Galleria. Like I said, we have a lot of good malls. We also have we have Wardolph. I forgot to mention that. That's just, I would say it's its own separate area, but it's kind of out the way. But I mean, it's not out the way, but you got to go on the highway, and you have about, I'd say, 30 minutes. But around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, it's traffic going that way because it goes the way of Clinton, and it's a whole highway. So, like I said, they have a Wardolph. It's called Wardolph St. Charles Mall, and they have a Hooters across the street. But it's a basic mall. It's kind of, they literally got the same stores as Tanger. That's why I didn't really feel compelled to go over there. Like the main store is H&M, and the rest is like shoe stores and other clothes. But the main thing is H&M and Macy's. And a Macy's. But yeah, like I said, I'm so euphoric right now. I feel very, very good. Just chilling now. Like I said, we made it through another week, and we get better every week too. So for sure. No, I ain't talking about shit. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all so much. Keep watching the videos. Keep elevating. Cash app me. Cash app at me. Cash app me. Follow my Twitter. Hit like and subscribe, of course. And yeah. Yo. So, remember I was just at McDonald's, right? And I had the itis. So I fell asleep. It's 12 o'clock right now. It's 12:40. Dog. I had to spin back around. I had to get the fuck on. I was so confused. So, I was just at the McDonald's, right? My ass wake up. Hold on. Watch this shit. Hold on. I wake up to this. I'm at the McDonald's right now. But look at this shit. It's police everywhere. It's police every fucking where. Everybody got arrested. Like, what the fuck going on, Joe? This is all where I just was at the McDonald's and all. I don't know what the fuck these niggas got going on. I don't know if they're on an arrest campaign or these niggas squatted like crazy. I have no idea. This is crazy, bro. Ooh. Look at this. It's like all for, like, I see a bunch of like, it's all police on this one lane, bro. All for this one car. Look at this. This is crazy. And then they got one at the McDonald's. They got 3 Hispanics on the ground. And then across the street from it, they got somebody. Hold on, I'm about to go back to the McDonald's. I had to get up out of here because they in every shopping center right now. They was in that shopping center. They're at the McDonald's where I'm at right now. They arrested everybody right now. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Oh, sheesh. I can't even record right now. Cause I feel like if I put the phone up, yeah, it's like, damn, they all at the McDonald's right now. And they got everybody on the ground and everything. At the McDonald's I was just chilling at, I was just knocked the fuck out. I wake up to this. It's literally police all over the area. And look at this shit. I was just right here, right? Look at the fucking police. I see how niggas trying to fuck me over. Hold on. Look at this shit. Police right here too. I was just right here. Shit, wow. But that's all I want to show. At the location I was just at, it was just quiet as shit.